As an audio-video forensic expert, my cases don't always make it into the courtroom. But when they do, I've learned that the most important aspect to my testimony is my preparation. If I'm not prepared, it's going to come across that way when I testify. But even more importantly to me being prepared is for me to prepare with the attorneys, because during direct, they've got to understand how to ask me questions to simplify my opinions for the jury. If I get up and start testifying and get too complicated and too scientific, I'm going to lose the jury and put them to sleep. And one of the most important aspects to preparing to make sure that the jury understands my message and my findings is done during the preparation stage. The other part of my testimony that's extremely important is the tools that I use during my testimony. And I found that by setting up my equipment in the courtroom prior to testifying and testing it, and make sure that everybody in the courtroom, including the jury, can see and hear what I'm presenting during my testimony. So I get in there early in the morning and set up my computer, and I set up any kind of playback device to make sure everything is working. Because the last thing that I want to have happen when I'm under oath is to have something malfunction. And preparation for testimony the day of in the courtroom, as well as the night before, preferably, or the day before with the attorneys, is paramount in the success of my testimony. I just got back from testifying in one of the biggest trials of my career, and preparation was the success in our case. Because without that preparation, I wouldn't have been able to simplify the multitude of data that I had to share with the jury and prioritize and keep it simple and make sure that they understand it. So preparation and rehearsal of making sure that the equipment works prior to testifying is paramount in the success of all the cases I testify in.